Here's an interesting topic for me to discuss with you. Sexual responsibility. Taking responsibility of your sexual energy. I see couples for healing. I define for them the energetics that's going on between each other in their relationship, how that's affecting their relationship, and give them tools and ideas of what to do to help them with their relationship. So sexual relationships comes up quite often. And I end up finding clients with the same problem, and this is generally more for the male side of things, but I see female clients with the same issue. We expect our partners to take responsibility for our sexual desires. So if we get aroused, we expect our partner to take on responsibility for that. So let me tell you the story. A couple comes to see me as clients. They both work from home in their own businesses. He starts work early in the morning, she starts work later in the morning. While he's working, she walks past his office in her pajamas, off to have a shower, and he gets aroused. He gets turned on because his wife, who's beautiful to him, walks past him and he gets aroused. He then starts hinting to her that he wants her to take responsibility for his arousal. He wants to have sex with her, he wants to play with her, he wants to connect with her. His arousal, she now needs to take some responsibility for him being aroused. So what's happened in the relationship is she doesn't want to go near him. She doesn't want to take responsibility. She can't work out why she doesn't want to go near her husband who she loves. Again, he can't work out why she won't connect with him in an intimacy place. Because he's expecting her to take responsibility for his arousal. So what I asked him to do is for when that happens, when he gets aroused, for him to close his eyes, sit there and enjoy his arousal. Just sit there like a lion, a male lion in the wild, just being in his power. Feel that arousal, enjoy that arousal, be in that arousal, and see what happens. And let me tell you what usually happens in this situation. So in future times, she walks past the office, he feels aroused, and he sits there with that arousal. And he enjoys being aroused by his wife. He enjoys, that's his arousal. It belongs to him, doesn't belong to her. She has no responsibility for it anymore. So she has her shower, she walks past him, he's still in his arousal, he's owning his stuff. She walks past, that arousal of ownership triggers her. So she's now in the bedroom, getting dressed, and she's feeling aroused. So now she's owning her arousal. And she goes to work, and a couple of hours later, they're both in the kitchen getting a cup of coffee, and organically they connect. Organically their arousals come together. So if he stopped expecting her, when he stopped expecting her to take responsibility for his feelings, for his arousal, she could connect with him again. It is not anybody else's responsibility to deal with how you're feeling. If you're feeling aroused, it's not your partner's responsibility. It's not the neighbor's, it's not anybody else's responsibility. What you're losing by expecting somebody to be responsible for it is that power. To sit and enjoy that sexual power, to enjoy that feeling of arousal, it's worth so much. It feeds your body, it brings back your responsibility to yourself. It makes you that powerful male lion sitting there, or that powerful female who runs everything and controls everything and owns everything. It makes you be powerful, and that's when a partner wants to connect to you. That's who a partner wants to connect to. Not somebody who's needy, needing somebody else to take responsibility for their sexual arousal. So trying to own your sexual arousal will improve relationships all the time. This is for you to think about. This is for you to consider. This is for you to mull over and maybe try it out. Taking responsibility for your own sexual arousal. Thank you for listening.